Hey everybody, this is GGB Colas Peppers coming back after halftime. So the Mountain West Saints get the ball first. They go down the field, maybe score a touchdown. They can make this a 10-point ball game. It's a very much that's a better position. And after they started out the game so poorly, 10-point ball game in the third quarter doesn't nearly sound as bad. But the problem is, can they stop them defensively? You have that one pick. You've yet to force a punt though. Robbie Gould has had an entire halftime to rest his leg, so I doubt this is returnable. It is not. And knee by Rashad Penny. And we're going to get to see this offense maybe at full capacity, maybe at full power. Maybe Josh Allen comes back. He's ready to go. He's going to come down this field. He has a plan for what this defense is showing him. Sean Payton talked to him at halftime. Maybe showed him some film of what they needed to attack. But they've got to do something different. I mean, offensively at the beginning of their last two drives, very good. They were very good drives. So maybe keep doing that, but I got to think the defense have looked at those last two drives and we're like, okay, we need to change stuff because that was not working. So 5-man rush, he fires it to I don't know who that was. I'm probably Rashad Penny if I'm going to be honest, but I don't know what that was. I mean, there was no chance of that working. I mean, maybe if Rashad Penny went downfield, but it was that, I don't know what the heck that was if I'm going to be honest. So empty set here for Josh Allen. I think you go to Jacob Hollister. He's been your most productive player so far today. They bring up 5-man rush. Okay. When you don't block Joey Bosa, that is what happens. Second sack of the ball game, 3rd and 16, and that's an if you're the Mountain West Saints, because you're going to likely punt this ball back to this Big Ten offense that has been rather explosive here today. It's been very good. Yeah, the 6-man rush, it's hard to defeat if you don't have enough blockers. How you defeat that is you make a quick read and you hope that one of your receivers beats the corner, which, technically speaking, Davante Adams should do. But who knows? Josh Allen goes shotgun here. Hopefully that running back's just there for protection. He is. Screen pass. Never mind. He's going to get sacked again. 3rd sack of the ball game for Joey Bosa, and Joey Bosa's in the zone. I don't know if that's going to affect much considering he's already been so dominant here today. 30 sacks already. But it's going to be, looks like they're going to have to punt this ball away. Back to a Big Ten offense that was very good in the last two quarters. The only time they hadn't scored was when George Iloka picked off Tom Brady. That's the only completion, I believe, that Tom Brady's had today. So 4th and 24, they're going to have to punt this ball away again. Let's see if Rigoberto Sanchez can maybe flip the field. But yeah, that was bad offense that time. It was really bad offense. That Rashad Penny throw early on was bad. Ooh, it looks like Stefon Diggs is going to have the blocks to try and return this. He's going to bring it up to about the 47-yard line of the Mountain West. And not great field position. If you were the Mountain West defense, you've barely been able to stop Tom Brady. Again, 17 of 18, 281 yards, 2 touchdowns. He does have that one pick. Again, the ball hasn't hit the ground since when he's throwing. The only time he's thrown an incomplete pass, technically speaking, was when he threw a pick, and it was just a bad, inaccurate throw. But every other pass has been on the money, on the spot, to his receivers. 2 tight ends set here with Mike Gesicki and George Kittle. Might be a run here up the middle with Saquon Barkley. It could also not be. They go handoff, actually, to Stefon Diggs, trying to get him involved in the ground game, but a very good tackle that time by, I don't know, a Mountain West player. They didn't really want to show me their name. So, 58, that's Shaq Barrett. Okay, so actually, Shaq Barrett makes his first pretty good play of the game. Good for him. He needs to be better, though. 2nd and 11. Maybe they can stop them. If they can force him to a punt, it won't be as bad. Again, Mountain West can drive down the field and make it a 10-point ball game, but it's really on the Mountain West defense to try and keep them in this ball game right now. So shotgun for Tom Brady. He has a lot of time. He fires it to an open Stefon Diggs, and I don't know. I think I just keep a linebacker in the middle of the field. Maybe go to a zone defense, because right now they're picking apart man on man. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like you got to go zone. 33-yard line. They're already within Robbie Gould field goal range. So at the very least, this is going to be a 20-point ball game. So, yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all if you're the Mountain West. And, yeah, it's looking like the Big Ten. This is the Big Ten I kind of expected to see. I expected Mountain West to put up a little bit more of a fight, but the Big Ten's a very good team this year. So, under center is Tom Brady. Let's see if they go run with Saquon Barkley. They do go run with Saquon Barkley. Leighton Vander Esch is there, but Bobby Wagner is the one to make the tackle. Forces only a 3-yard gain. 6 tackles so far by Bobby Wagner. Bobby Wagner has been everything that is advertised. He has been very good this game. The thing that I've just been absolutely disappointed by is the play of DeMarcus Lawrence. I thought maybe that American game was a little bit of a mistake, but he hasn't backed that up with anything here today. So looks like a blitz here. They do bring a blitz. Fires it quickly out to George Kittle, but he picks up 2 yards on the play. So that was a good play by the Mountain West Saints. They showed blitz, they brought blitz, and the quick pass just wasn't able to get enough yards there. And I think that's how you pressure up Tom Brady. You make him go a little bit faster. I think maybe you bring a 6-man rush because, I don't know, all 5 of the offensive linemen seem to be very capable of blocking. So Tom Brady goes shotgun here. He has a lot of time to figure out who to throw this ball to. But DeMarcus Lawrence eventually gets pressure. He forces an incomplete pass. I thought that might have been a sack there, but first incomplete pass, really, of the day. So DeMarcus Lawrence ends up with that play. Brings up a 4th and 6. And that would have been a huge sack there because that would have probably pushed them out of field goal range. Instead, very capable field goal range for so that's the smart move. That's the smart move that a lot of quarterbacks don't make. Actually, I'm sorry. That's not DeMarcus Lawrence. That's Shaq Barrett getting in there. Shaq Barrett making his first pretty big play of the game, forcing a 4th down. Yeah, good play, Shaq Barrett. So, looks like it's a pretty long field goal, but it feels like Robbie Gould can make this. Snap's good, holds good. The kick is up, and it is good for Robbie Gould in this offense. 20-point ball game here for the Mountain West Saints. Actually, yeah, no, it is Russ that's holding the field goal. Sometimes the punter holds the kicks, but it is not the case there. So, down 20. Offense has to do something. It really does. Now, the defense played about as well as it could there. I mean, sure, there was that big play of Stephon Diggs, but other than that, they were able to stop them, especially pretty well, considering they got the ball in Mountain West territory already. They started in Mountain West territory. So Robbie Gould to kick this one off. It's likely going to be returnable by Rashad Penny. Rashad Penny gets it about the front of the goal line again. Brings it up the middle to about the 25-yard line. First time he got to the 25-yard line, not the 24-yard line, I believe. So, yeah, Rashad Penny's averaging about 24 yards per return. That makes sense. But Rashad Penny from the sidelines, so the 2 Rashad Pennys that are absolutely twins, they come onto the field. And, yeah, Charles Leno Jr., the offensive line has done a solid job. I really do believe that. They have done a great job of protecting him Josh Allen so far. The only time they've really gotten sacks was when Josh Allen freaked out too much and not stayed in the pocket, or there was a screen. Not really much you can do about this in your offensive lineman. And the time when they brought 6 people and you're only 5 men. So someone was going to be free. So Joey Bosa's in the middle, 2 tight end set here. Looks like it might be a run to Rashad Penny, which is not good because you're going to be running towards Joey Bosa. Looks like Michael Gallup in motion up at the top. They actually go pass here. Joey Bosa is actually pretty much stopped. Nice pass to Michael Gallup. Michael Gallup picks up 12 yards in the first down. And, yeah, that was a good play. Maybe that first drive of the half was just a hiccup offensively. Davante David has had 6 tackles here so far. Davante David has been an underrated part of this Big Ten defense. We've talked all about the defensive line. Not enough about the secondary and linebackers that have been doing a great job. But 2 tight ends on the field for this one. Hollister and Virgil brings Davante Adams in motion. Fires it to Davante Adams. Davante Adams picks up about 12 yards, 13 yards on that play. It's what I guess they looked at after they figured out the curls are open because they went 2 straight curls, one with Michael Gallup, one with Davante Adams, and it really makes the defensive line not as much of a factor because you're not going to get there in the time that it takes them to throw a curl. So it looks like it's 2 wide receivers at the top of your screen, Jacob Hollister, Davante Adams alone at the bottom. So Josh Allen scrambles out. He fires it to a pretty covered Davante Adams. That was a bad decision by Josh Allen. Maybe if Davante Adams went a little bit, like he told Davante Adams to go up the field, I think he would have had him. But, yeah. brings up a 2nd and 10. Yet to run this ball in this half. So let's see if they go. They're not going to go run here. I don't believe they are. They actually do go run here with Rashad Penny, who has a decent-sized hole, gets about 5 yards, helpful, 4 yards. I'm sorry, not Rashad Penny. That was Alexander Madison. So it brings up a 3rd and 5. I don't understand why they're using Alexander Madison in those situations. I'd use Alexander Madison almost exclusively in the short yardage situations. That's where he excels. That's where he's great. Where Rashad Penny provides you more of a burst offensively. So looks like it's one tight end set. Josh Allen is scrambling. He has a lot of room here. He has a lot of room to scramble. He's going to bring it out to the 20, 19, 18-yard line area. Josh Allen has been very effective on the ground. He really has. And obviously, everyone knows Josh Allen is a very fast runner, very capable runner. But yeah, the Big Ten kind of needs to account for that. They did early on with the Davante David spy. And I think that was a very solid game plan early on, but I think they're getting cocky, and they kind of want to put Davante David in coverage. You need to put Davante David on that spy. That spy, he did a great job at spying Josh Allen, and Josh Allen has been kind of. That's how he got the first. That's how he ended up getting the field goal. That's how he ended up getting a big time play here. So 19-yard line. Josh Allen goes shotgun again. Not a run. He fires it to a pretty wide open Michael Gallup, who spin for no obvious reason, but picks up 8 yards regardless. 2nd and 2. Perfect opportunity for a run with Rashad Penny. Rashad Penny provides you a little bit of a burst, or maybe Alexander Madison. It wouldn't be against an Alexander Madison run here, mainly because you only need 2 yards, and he is a very good downhill running back. Looks like they might bring in a blitz, so pass to Jacob Hollister, maybe. They do bring that blitz. He has time. He scrambles out to the left. He has a lot of running room. He gets the block, and he's going to be just short of that touchdown. And again, Josh Allen's been averaging about 11 yards per run. Marshall Lattimore with a big-time tackle there. Nice block, though, on the edge by, I believe, Rashad Higgins. And the receivers have been blocking well today. That's how they got their first touchdown with, Alexander Madison, I guess. Nice tackle, though, by Marshall Lattimore, making sure he stays out of the end zone. Brings up a 1st and goal. Great run by Josh Allen. So 1st and goal. I'd run this ball up the middle with Rashad Penny. What? No, I run it up the middle with Alexander Madison. Nick Bawden's on the field. They go run. Rashad Penny, who walks into the end zone. Touchdown. Making it was going to be a 13-point ball game here, as long as they make the extra point. Each of these running backs have a touchdown so far. No passing touchdowns so far for Josh Allen, but both their touchdowns have come on the ground, despite not having a super effective ground game so far. But yeah, Rashad Penny gets a big time. See, that's what I love about this offensive line. That's a nice hole, considering how good these defensive linemen are. That's a pretty sizable hole for Rashad Penny to just run through. And that's a really solid job by that team. So special teams comes out to kick this. Let's see if it's going to be good. Feels like it's going to be good. It kicks up, and it is good. 17-30, 13-point ball game. So 13 points isn't uncomebackable. That sounded wrong, but yeah, I don't care. But yeah, down with 13 points. Jacob Hollister wasn't involved at all on that drive, which is confusing to me. But yeah, 13 points. I mean, they cut it to 13 points. They were down by 20. Again, not that long ago, just before they drove on this drive. But yeah, 13 points, considering they've been down by 20-0 early on. They were down by a lot early on. Raheem Mostert to return this one. Let's see if Jason Sanders can get it. Nope. Raheem Mostert's actually going to get a chance to return this one. He's going to bring it up to about the 21-yard line before the Mountain West gang tackle him. Mainly 43, which is going to be George Iloka. George Iloka is a number you're going to remember. 43 is going to be made some big-time play in the American game when Kyle Allen was within touchdown range. That touchdown could have changed the game a lot, because they only lost by 2 points. And again, that touchdown could have changed a lot. Just a field goal could have changed a lot. So George Iloka made a big-time play in that game, looking back in hindsight. And a big-time play that got this offense started. It was what George Iloka did. So let's see if the defense can come up big again. Shotgun here for Tom Brady. Let's see if they bring a blitz. They do not bring a blitz. He has a lot of time to scan the field. He fires it to an open Allen Robinson. But yeah, that's about as well you could cover someone with given that long in the pocket. So yeah, the offensive line, I believe, is the main reason why Big Ten's winning this game. If they didn't have such a great offensive line that could protect him for this long, Tom Brady, that is, then they wouldn't be winning by this game by 13 points. I don't believe it could be a much closer game, or it could be a not as close game. But yeah, 13-point ball game. It's going to be interesting here. I think you got 3 tight ends set here. I believe it's 3 tight ends set here. They go pass, actually. Fires it. Oh, it's an intercepted by Shaquil Barrett. And he's going to be going. He's going. Is he going to be caught? Is he going to be caught? He's not going to be caught. It's going to be a touchdown. It's going to be a 6-point ball game, ladies and gentlemen. And Shaq Barrett, I was talking about him not making big-time plays. He just made a huge play for this team. An extra point makes this a 6-point ball game, ladies and gentlemen, and we have a ball game here in Tennessee, and this crowd is stunned. They are stunned. The Mountain West Saints have possibly made this a 6-point ball game. Shaq Barrett making the big-time play, and Tom Brady, despite being so great here early on, has made some mistakes. The George Iloka pick likely kick-started this offense, and the Shaq Barrett pick. Shaq Barrett, you're going to have to take the field on the defense pretty quickly, dude. But what a play. What a play by Shaq Barrett. Chase Roulier giving him props as Virgil Green. But yeah, I was complaining about Shaq Barrett not making a big enough influence, and I guess he heard me because he decided to step up here. And he made that big-time play on 3rd down, forcing the incomplete pass. And instead of what could have been a first down, possibly a touchdown, forcing the field goal on that drive. And Shaq Barrett got the pick that made this a 6-point ball game. It wasn't very long ago that we were talking about this being a 20-point ball game. That's how insane this turnaround has been for the Mountain West Saints. But again, you can't just be like, oh, we've come so close, because that's what the MAC did. The MAC's like, oh, we're super close now. And then they made big mistakes down the stretch, and that's why they lost by 17 points. They made it a 3-point ball game, and they made some big mistakes. Now, this is a 6-point ball game. Can't make big mistakes. But Raheem Mostert is to return this one, and this crowd you can feel it. And anticipation's killing them, because the Mountain West Saints right now, at the very least, doing all they can handle. Raheem Mostert actually gets a chance to return this one. He's going to bring it out to the 30-yard line. So good return here by Raheem Mostert. He actually provides something for this team. Number 3 running backs rarely provide much of anything outside of the American, which somehow uses all 3 of their running backs rather effectively. All 3 of them did a very good job in the American game. But outside of the American, not many teams use all 3 of their running backs. Normally, the number 3 running back just kind of sits there and does nothing. But they've decided to use Raheem Mostert for kickoff return duties, and that's actually really smart. It gives your number 3 running back something to do. But yeah, Tom Brady's got to bounce back from this pick. They go under center here. This actually might be a run to Saquon Barkley. They haven't done that much this game. They do go run. Ooh, and it's going to be hit in the backfield by, I believe, that play is made by DeMarcus Lawrence. And I believe those two have heard me here. They heard me talking smack about Shaq Barrett, and they heard me talking smack about DeMarcus Lawrence, them not stepping up like they need to. And DeMarcus Lawrence, despite not having the sack, despite not having the interception, he's also made some big-time tackles for losses here. Now, DeMarcus Lawrence, I'd like to see get after the passer a little bit more. You're easily the team's best pass rusher, dude. You need to get after the QB. It's a 2 tight end set here, I believe. Maybe it's a 1 tight end set. It looks like a 1 tight end set. I take that back. And they go run up the middle with Saquon Barkley, who's stuffed. He is stuffed by Leighton Vander Esch, bringing up a 3rd and 13. And if you don't pick up this first down, oof, you're giving a Mountain West Saints offense that has looked good out of these last few drives. They've looked extremely solid outside of that first drive of this quarter. But Tom Brady goes 5 wide here. He definitely is going to have plenty of time. They bring a little bit of a blitz off the edge. He's pressured. He's going to get sacked. Again, Morgan Fox providing the pressure up the middle. 4th and 21. And Josh Allen's going to get a chance to come on this field. He's going to have a chance to drive down this field and possibly take the lead. DeMarcus Lawrence definitely helped on that pressure. But the sack's going to go to Morgan Fox. And Morgan Fox has been, I think, Mountain West Saints fans could not have asked for more from Morgan Fox here today. Morgan Fox has stepped it up in a big way, 2 sacks, and they're the only sacks of the ball game. So the punt's going to go off. First punt of the ball game, I believe, for the Big Ten Titans. He's going to punt it. It's going to be returnable by Rashad Penny, but he is going to be quickly tackled. Although he fights for a couple more yards, brings it up to the 38-yard line. But it's 38-yard line's very good field position for this Mountain West offense. You've got to feel rejuvenated. If you're the Mountain West Saints, you've went on the road. You've overcome. If you've scored a touchdown, you could take the lead here on this drive, which down by 20, I don't think anyone could even conceive that earlier on in this game. I mean, in this third quarter, you were down by 20 points. You're down by 6 now. And if you score here, you're going on a 21-0 run if you score a touchdown here. I know runs are normally used in basketball, not football. I believe it counts here, though. Big-time drive, though. Looks like it might be a blitz up the middle by the Big Ten. They drop it out, but they do bring a blitz off the edge, and they find, looks like, Michael Gallup. Michael Gallup's been a little bit more involved here. Josh Allen has completed a little bit over 50% of his passes, but I believe those passes that he didn't complete, they were early on in the half. He's looked very solid here in the third quarter. He looked very solid at the end of the second quarter. So Josh Allen goes shotgun here. It might be a run. You got to.
Hey everybody, this is GGB at Colas Peppers. I'm sorry we got cut off there. My phone ran out of storage again. I probably need to figure this out for next year, but to keep going as it is for this year. But we're going to get back into this. It's going to be in the middle of a play, so I hope you guys are ready. Yeah, okay. So Alexander Madison ran that ball for about 3 yards, got tackled. So for me, this is another Alexander Madison run. You used Alexander Madison as like a normal running back last time. He is your perfect power back. He really is. And you have him in the backfield now. I don't know if they're going to run him here or not. They do the run up the middle. Oh, but he tried to cut it to the outside, and he runs straight into J.J. Watt and brings up a 4th and 1. You have to punt this ball away. That really sucks, considering your defense did such a great job last time. I don't know if you're going to get that this time. And you kind of blow it. You got to cut on the inside if you're Alexander Madison. This is why you don't go shotgun. Here. You go under center, you hand the ball up, and you go straight up the middle. You don't go shotgun like an idiot. What are you doing, team? You're going to have to punt this ball away. You're going to have to hope and pray that your defense does well. You're going to have to hope and pray that Rigoberto Sanchez can pin them. And it looks like he is going to pin them. He's going to roll all the way down to about the 2-yard line. So, great punt, right, Rigoberto Sanchez. And it's going to put them right there. It was a great punt. Great punt by the punter. It's going to pin them at the 2. So your defense has a chance at forcing a stop. You're going to get some excellent field position from it if you can stop them here. But it looks like they have 3 wide receivers on the field, which is weird because normally in this situation you go 3 tight ends. You bring your fullback on the field because you know they're going to run it. So why not just, you're going to sell out against the run, and why not just they bring 2 tight ends out and a fullback. They actually have 1 wide receiver on the field. So let's see if the Mountain West sells out. They do sell out against the run. They do run it, and they get about 4 yards on the ground with Zeke. Zeke's been a decent part of this offense here early on. There's been a lot of rushing touchdowns now that you think about it. But 2nd and 7. I think Saquon Barkley has 1. I think each of the running backs for all the teams have 1 outside of the third-string running back. Saquon Barkley has 1. Ezekiel Elliott has 1. Rashad Penny has 1. And I believe Alexander Madison has 1. So 1 tight end set here with a fullback and Andy Yanovich. Let's see if they go run here. They go pass. I think this might be a pass. They do actually go play action here. He has a lot of time to think about it. Morgan Fox finally gets pressure, but he throws it underneath to Yanni Vadicic, but he fumbles the ball. And it's going to be picked up and returned for a touchdown. This could be reviewed and overturned. But if it's as it stands, Damontae Kazee just made one of the biggest plays of his career. He just tied the ball game for this team. But I feel like this is going to be reviewed. I feel like it might be overturned. Let's see if we believe that Andy Yanovich was on the ground before he fumbled the ball. That's so close. That really is so close. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think he was on the ground before he fumbled the ball? Doesn't look like it's going to be reviewed. So that means that the Mountain West defense. Oh no, never mind. Both review. I think this might be overturned. I believe this might be overturned. It's just so close. Every time it goes to booster review, it normally is overturned. But yeah, no, I think he hits the ground before he fumbles that ball away. Yeah, his knee hits. He's definitely now it's I always see it in slow motion. It's 100% not a fumble. That's dang. That was very exciting there for a second. If you're a Mountain West Saints fan, a little bit disappointing if you're not. I mean, it's disappointing if you're not a Mountain Saints. If you are a Mountain Saints fan, dang it, Mountain West Saints fan are disappointed. Brings up a 3rd and 1. So you're getting back on the field. Dang it, if your defense, you're like, dang it, I thought we got a touchdown. I thought we were gonna take the lead here. 3 tight ends sat here. With Gesicki and Kittle. Looks like it's going to be a run up the middle. I feel like you got to sell out. You do. Ooh, Morgan. That was not Morgan Fox. Was that Crawford? Someone makes a big play in the backfield. I believe that is Crawford. Crawford has not had his name called a lot out today. I believe that's his first big play of the game, first tackle of the game. But what a big time to make it. And it's been all defense here for this Mountain West Saints defense. They've done a great job. The defensive line especially. Shaq Barrett obviously making that big time play on the pick. 6, but you also have DeMarcus Lawrence making big-time tackles for losses. Morgan Fox has a sack. Tyrone Crawford just had a big tackle for loss, considering it was a 3rd and 1. So they're going to have to punt this ball away back to this offense. So it's still a 6-point game, by the way. And it looks like it's going to be a fair catch, the 48-yard line. So they're still in Mountain West Saints territory, but already at midfield. Great place to start the drive if you're Josh Allen in this offense. And this you could not have asked for a much better game in this divisional round, considering this is supposed to be the top tier team going against the worst seeded team, and it is. It is against the Mountain West is statistically the worst of the 8 teams remaining, considering there were no upsets in the first round. But man, they've given basically the Big Ten Titans everything they could handle here today. 2 tight ends set here with Nick Virgil and Jacob Hollister. Actually go pass here. He fires it to an open Nick Virgil, I believe. That might be Nick Virgil's first catch of the ball game. Or really, Virgil Green. I'm sorry, I think it's Nick Virgil for some reason, but it's Virgil Green. First catch of this. He didn't catch any passes, I don't believe, in the other game that he played in. So 1 tight end set here with Hollister, but they do have Bodden on the field, so they actually go pass here. He fires it to an open. I believe that is Michael Gallup again. Michael Gallup's been involved here. Yeah, 5 receptions, 44 yards. He wasn't involved for a long time. 3rd and 1. This is what you had last time. I'd go under center. I really would. I would go under center, and I'd hand it to Alexander Madison. But you're going to shotgun again here. And I don't believe it's the right decision. They actually go pass here. He scrambles out. He fires it. Ooh, but it was to Davante Adams, but he was pretty well covered. I think he just should have just tried for the scramble there for Josh Allen. And it's turned into a punting competition here lately. And if we're going to go defense, I'm going to put my defense in the Big Ten defense. Sorry, Mountain West defense. As well as you have played here today, I put my defense on the Big Ten defense just because it is so immensely more talented. Plus, they're up by 6 points. I don't think I go for this. And this is why you run it up the middle with Alexander Madison on 3rd and 1. Yeah, you're going to punt this ball away with Roberto Sanchez. I don't know if he's going to get as good of a punt. I don't think he can. As last time. He's going to punt this ball away. It's heading towards the sideline. And he's going to put it out at the 4-yard line. It's still a great punt by Sanchez there. Sanchez has turned out to be a weapon here for the Mountain West Saints, pinning the Big Ten down low. Now, Tom Brady takes back the field, and it's going to be interesting. I mean, what do you do? Because, running the ball did not work last drive, but you also don't want to get a safety and make it a 4-point game and give their offense the ball back with a chance to take a 3-point lead with a touchdown. So, I don't know what you do. The defensive line has actually been getting after you recently. Looks like it's a 1 tight end set, which means it could be a run, could be a pass. They go run actually here with Saquon Barkley. There's a huge hole, takes a nice little juke move, and gets it about 11 yards on the ground. Great rush there by Saquon Barkley. He's averaging a little bit over 3 yards per carry. Exactly 3 yards per carry, actually. I don't think so, though. He's run 21 times. 21 times 3 is 63, not 65. A little bit over 3 yards per carry, as I said. Not the line Big Ten Titans. Nice. That was a nice juke there. That's what got him the first down. Juke Leighton Vander Esch out of his feet. But 1st and 10, again, 15-yard line. So this is what the punt did for you. They gained 11 yards, and they're still not in great field position. So they go run again with Saquon Barkley as a huge hole. And I think that's what they figured out. Saquon Barkley has huge holes up the middle. They were trying to run it to the outside, and that's where they were getting the tackle for losses. But up the middle is where you go because Tyrone Crawford and I don't know who the other defensive tackle is, if I'm going to be honest. Tyler Davison, maybe. They're not fantastic defensive tackles. They really aren't. Actually, Morgan Fox plays the inside. I didn't know that. Morgan Fox actually plays the inside. So he's getting all those sacks from the inside, which is impressive. So shotgun here for Tom Brady. He's going to take the snap. It's actually going to be a pass this time. He has a lot of time to figure out who's going to pass to. He fires it downfield. Ooh, it could have been caught by Stephon Diggs, but it was a nice hit. Nice pass breakup. Brings up a 2nd and 10. Could have been caught, but it was a nice hit. It was a nice hit. Nice clean hit. Shake the ball loose. And the defense they've got to play really well because the offense has just decided to get the 3rd and 1 and not run it up the middle with Alexander Madison every time. So, looks like they have a fullback on the field with Andy Yanovich. They actually go pass here, though. Mountain West brings a little blitzing. Fires it to an open Michael Thomas, and this is what Michael Thomas is good for. That's like a 20-yard game. Michael Thomas is in the zone, which is... That's not good if you're a Mountain West Saints fan. Michael Thomas is their best receiver, statistically. Poor Nevin Lawson. Matching up against Michael Thomas one-on-one. I don't understand why they don't go more zone defense here. But it seems like they go a lot man-on-man, and Nevin Lawson is not the guy that you want to go man-on-man with Michael Thomas with. So 3 tight ends set here for this offense. They go actually pass here. They throw it to a wide-open Stephon Diggs, who gets it all the way down to the 25-yard line. At this point, you're just hoping that you force a field goal. Now you have Stephon Diggs in the zone. You have Stephon Diggs and Michael Thomas in the zone at the same time. That's not good. You're the Mountain West Saints team, and it's just not good. You have Nevin Lawson and Orlando Scandrick covering. Not only are they just covering Michael Thomas and Stephon Diggs normally, they're covering Michael Thomas and Stephon Diggs at the same time in the zone. 2 light up thingies. But I don't know. They're going to pass it here. This time he fires it to an open Stephon Diggs, open enough Stephon Diggs. It was not bad coverage that time by Orlando Scandrick. But now Tom Brady's in the zone. Now you have 3 freaking players in the zone. That's not good. That's not ideal if you're the Mountain West Saints defense. You have Tom Brady in the zone. You have Stephon Diggs in the zone. And you have Michael Thomas in the zone. All in the zone. That's not good. That's not good if you're the Mountain West Saints defense. You've got to figure out how to stop them here. But 14 seconds left. I bet this is going to be the end of what we do today, guys. Actually, 9 seconds. They might get one other snap off. Tom Brady goes shotgun here. Takes the snap. He has a lot of time to fire. He fires it to a wide open Michael Thomas, who gets the touchdown. And they go 2-point conversion here, actually. They're going to try and make it a 14-point ball game heading into the 4th quarter. They bring a little bit of a blitz. He has time, though. He fires it to an open player in the back of the end zone. That's George Kittle. It's going to be a 14-point ball game. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Anyways, this is GGB, Co-Host Barber saying adios, amigos.